This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we are at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Dr. Alan Joslyn from Oragenics, publicly traded company. The symbol is OGEN on the NYSE American. Dr. Joslyn, welcome back to SNNLive.
Hi, thanks. It's great to be back.
It's great to have you back. So for our audience, we'll start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so Oragenics develops biotherapeutics, essentially bacteria that have been genetically modified to treat human disease.
So, Dr. Joslyn, let's get an update from the company. You know, we last had you on here about a year ago, so let's get some of the highlights of the last year.
Sure. So we have a lead compound, AGO13. It's actually being developed to prevent oral mucositis in patients with cancer. And that particular program, the last time we talked, was ongoing as far as enrolling patients. We were doing it in Europe and the United States. We've been fortunate enough to, at the end of November, complete the enrollment portion of that clinical trial, which is pretty exciting for a small little company like Oragenics.
Sure. So let's get a little more information on the target indications that you guys are looking at right now, and maybe the size of some of those patient markets.
Yeah, so what we're doing is targeting head and neck cancer patients. There's only about 75,000 of those in the United States who are newly diagnosed and receive chemotherapy and radiation therapy to treat their cancer. There's about an equivalent number also in Europe, but our population of patients who actually could benefit from AGO13 is much, much larger. It's probably about 750,000 newly diagnosed cancer patients around the world each year. And so we're pretty excited to be able to bring this advance forward.
And I have to ask, what would you say makes the company different and unique compared to some of your peers out there?
So what we have that's unique is we actually take a bacteria that's commonly found in yogurt and milk. It's called Lactococcus lacti, and what we've done is put a human gene into that bacteria, and then patients in the convenience of their kitchen are able to mix it with a raspberry flavored solution and swish it around in their mouth. The bacteria comes alive and pumps out that human protein that the gene was supposed to help fix the whole notion of the oral mucositis. So it's a very, very unique platform.
And then, so from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's growth drivers now moving into 2020?
Well, key growth drivers are first being able to put out the top-line results from this trial, and that'll happen sometime late first quarter, early second quarter at the latest. And then from there, we're obviously going to be looking to try and partner the product, and you would be reading about those types of opportunities later in 2020. We still have to work with regulatory authorities both in the United States and Europe to make sure that we have an agreement on the plan to submission of those MAAs and European filings as well. So there's going to be a lot of news flow coming out of Oragenics in 2020.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Oragenics?
They can go to our website at oragenics.com.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Dr. Alan Joslyn from Oragenics, publicly traded company. The symbol is OGEN on the NYSE American. Dr. Joslyn, always a pleasure.
Great, thank you. Thanks for having me.